Yeah, we are here in the building, Full Blast Radio, Monday night. I got my brother in the building, Samssun,
Yes, sir.
lyrical expert, got agility beats, dope producer, and we are debuting the album DOGMA, releasing tomorrow on all streaming platforms. Dope project, real hip hop, conscious, boom bap, all that good stuff. First of all, brothers, welcome once again. Good to see y'all. And yeah, man. I just want to get into it and let everyone know where y'all hail from, and then the meaning of the title album, Dogma, because I love the meaning behind it when you told me, Samsung. Let them know where y'all hailing from.
Well, I'm agility, strong rock, Strong Island, born and raised. In Florida now, doing my thing, but New York at heart.
New York at heart. That's what's up.
New York currently, but from Amityville.
No doubt. All three of us hailing from Strong Island, man.
Yes, sir.
Get the Strong Island vibes. Word up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Diamond, what's good? Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everyone on YouTube listening also as well as Facebook. I don't have the Facebook open, but anyone that's commenting in there, I appreciate y'all. I have the YouTube and Twitch chat rooms open right now. So yeah, brother. So the meaning behind the name Dogma. Let's give the people like a little insight on what that means.
I'm gonna make it short and sweet.
Okay.
Dogma is a theory that you believe to be true, and it's undebatable. So undebatably true.
Right. Not debatable. Kind of like is Jordan the GOAT? There's no debate.
Well, some people might debate that.
I know, but for me, it ain't no debate.
Yeah.
Illmatic is 5 mics. No debate. Although there's people that love It Was Written. But
yeah.
We can go back
but
with that.
I'll give that Stillmatic.
Yeah. Definitely. So what's your like both of y'all process when y'all creating, the music and the beat? Like, do you hear the beat first, Samsung, or you already have lyrics laid out and you just pick what beat goes to it? Especially, rocking with agility. Like, how long have y'all been in tandem doing stuff together?
Yo, when did we meet, bro? Well, like, it's been like.
That's a good question. It was like 2 years, something like that.
I say a little more than that, a little over 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know Stacy. Stacy put me on to you. Yeah, got it, big up. She's the one who put me on to you, man, some time ago, and I finally reached out. And when I reached out, I was like, "Dag, man, I wish I would have done it sooner."
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Cause I didn't work with a lot of people, and then that chemistry was that musical chemistry just seemed right, man.
Yeah, and she saw that from jump. She was like, "Oh, y'all gonna work perfect."
Yeah, no doubt.
So shout out to Stacy, man.
Shout out to Stacy. Yeah, I felt that way too. With like I wasn't working with much people. Like I was just doing beats and just sitting on my computer, computer. And I gotta say, I worked maybe with like dedicated like 2 people, like that really like did like songs with and stuff like that, But and then we connected, and like I said, I was like, oh man, how Jill, you doing a beat, but then when you hear him on it, you're like, oh shoot, it just all of a sudden it just breathes new life.
Man, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know if you got something hot until the next morning.
Yeah. Yep. So
I know it started with Entertainment Tonight though. It started with that. Like that was the track that he posted on Instagram. I heard it, and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy." And I rhymed over it and inboxed it back to him.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
And Julie, I'll assume the first version, the one that's now DOGMA, that's my version. Like we got the exclusive version that ain't on the album. So.
What's crazy? I don't know if he got that. I don't think he got that. Because you had the link to my Dropbox, and I put it in my Dropbox, and I honestly meant to delete it before anybody heard it.
Oh, okay.
And you got it, and I was like, okay. I mean, you got it. I mean, but I really meant to like scrap that, and
yeah.
I didn't really want nobody to hear that.
Okay. Well, I love it, but I won't put it out. You told me I won't put it out. So, but my personal.
You got a rare version.
Yeah. Make it an NFT or something in a few years. Word. But let's get right into the first track. Like I said, everyone, the album is called DOGMA. It'll be streaming on all platforms. There's a link to the T-shirt every 5 minutes. It comes through, so please support real music, y'all. This is what Full Blast is about. Y'all already know, and I know y'all been anticipating, waiting to hear this new project. So shout out to everyone that always been supporting this brother, and definitely appreciate y'all. And the first title called Instructions, featuring Finster. And
big shout out to Finster.
Real quick, what was the thought process behind like just the
instructions?
Yeah.
The first thing that popped up in my head is what you hear in the third verse, about police brutality and that was the first thing that popped in my head.
Right.
And then after that, it was like I definitely got to hit that topic, and I just thought about life, and then and just follow instructions. Where that's not always the right thing to do. Sometimes you got to think outside the box.
Yeah.
But sometimes you do got to follow a set of instructions. So both of those things were things I wanted to hit on in the song.
No doubt. Yeah, as long as the instruction is leading to something positive, what I mean? That's a must. So, yeah, y'all. All right, so this is the first title track called Instructions, featuring Finster off the album DOGMA.
So doctrine simply is a fancy word that means teaching. Now, doctrine can be divided into a couple different things. There's dogmas, and they don't really change. Capital T traditions, they don't change. When it comes to dogma, these are what you might call like the capital T traditions. Dogma, or that kind of doctrine, can develop. Like it can change over time. Dogma is a truth discovering as we dive more deeply into it.
Here's the instruction, put it together. 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 Here's the instruction, put it together.
We're waiting for wake-up calls, can't even wake up on our own. To start the day, we need a clock, landlines, or digital phones. By giving them such control, computers have taken over. Life is orchestrated by Apple, Android, and Motorola. Every moment is stolen by technology we're holding too close. It appears in a few years they'll overthrow us. So I refuse to follow rules society is set up, and don't want to throw hands just because I want to head up. Not as a greeting, but to show that you respect yourself. I promise if you disobey, your daddy won't go get the bell. Please do not mistake this as a cry for anarchy. This is just me giving jewels to practice some philanthropy. Watch out, a large band of thieves is just around the corner, disguised as devices that don't seem to be important. Just a thing or two to help dudes at the touch of a button, until they malfunction and make us follow instructions.
Here's the instruction, put it together. 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 Here's the instruction, put it together.
You learn in school to follow rules and stay in line, acquiring knowledge that hopefully a freedom mind. But that education that's said to be so necessary is just the beginning of things that make you worry. Like, ain't no one bringing you the nectar from the root. The greatness of your ancestors, a more powerful truth. Injected with the ominous and shielded from the prominent. Taught as a lesser oppressor, fearing the dominant. They say the mind is a terrible thing to waste. I agree, so I fill it with garbage in the first place. Take a second, figure it out, consult the blueprint. Subtract the lie and falsehood that made you think. Being in it and out of it will save your sanity. Don't be a drone in a time of faded humanity. Greatest trick of the devil is your perception. Good knew of evil at the very inception.
Here's the instruction, put it together. 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 Here's the instruction,
Put it together for real. First track off the album, y'all. Yeah, I like that, man. Cause I like how it's just like, it's like the congos, the drums, the kicks. There's no like crazy sound. It's just it's the flow. You know what I mean? Like, and it just puts it together.
That piece is strong, bro.
Yeah. Dope, man.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it, man. Especially getting Fenster in the studio, man.
Yo,
I hope he's watching. It's hard to get him in the studio, man.
Oh, yeah.
For a verse.
Fenster be doing
You gotta pull a verse out of him.
Yeah, Fenster be doing a lot, man. Big shout out. Hey, do you think you release any of your projects on like a limited like vinyl run? Because I know I've been noticing like doing that.
It's Fenster and I've been talking about that. Okay. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
That might happen with community awareness.
I'm gonna buy one and just have it on a frame on the wall. I get another one to play. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta keep that one archived. Yeah, definitely.
Oh man.
So this joint, man, this is one of my favorite joints. Still got it.
All right.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all.
Shout out to my man Bam.
Still got it. Agility on the beats.
It weighs on my spirit, think I don't hear it? I hear it almost every day. Put that craftsman out the pasture. Who cares what they say? They say I'm old school, long in the tooth, over the hill. Middle age with dilapidated skills, easy to kill. But who are they? The naysayers. Now I get it, okay. The overlords of the industry feel like I never obey. Can't say that I do, analyze that. What does it mean? Wouldn't you rather be a leader? They consider this green? Y'all are climbing the corporate ladder, cause making your pockets fatter matters. I'm fixing a shattered hope of those who really never had it. I've been internally battling since I lost my innocence. In a sense, the biggest battlefield has no witnesses. Despite the fire inside, one of the greatest went on hiatus. Till I listened to the songs I made on Spotify's playlist. Beat the unparalleled cadence, delivery and flow. Came out of retirement to teach these youngins what they don't know. Music is missing soul, substance, and a desire to grow. Some would argue that it is. For me, it's much too slow. So keep your mumble rap crap and stay trapped in your trap. You spoil rotten. That's for my generation. We still got it.
Yes, indeed.
We still got it, still got it. No doubt about that, we still got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we still got it. No doubt about that, we still got it.
Each move on the board with the bishop is quite accurate. Slick talk, the butter, the Beretta is what I smack them with. Mic precision, sharp, dashi flow, I split your cabbage quick. Going up against me, clearly it's quite damaging. You ain't been practicing, you hurried over trying to catch a win. Trying to swat a fly in mid-air, how you trying to catch a win? Your fault, your loss, apparently you ain't factor in. Wisdom passed her in. White gold tee like Master Chin. My bars put rappers behind walls, no Rikers. Come through and flood your whole block with over 100 bikers. Pressure beyond measure just for pleasure before nickel. Nobody spit it better. Whatever weather, you could put up your cheddar. Make it ugly like St. Nick's sweaters. Stack bills to break a mill in the field to make a real profit. The diagnostic, I'm the prophet with the key. Locksmith, stop it, you garbage. Find a father, pay homage. Release the bondage from your highness and receive the promise. Bam, son, we wrapping rappers up collecting ransom. Honest, I do the knowledge, I came in with Chris Wallace. Remain solid, embarrassing, who you say is the hottest. Red dot and bling blah. Clearly you can see
we still got it, got it. No doubt about that, we still got it, got it. We still got it.
Crazy.
No doubt about that. We still got it. Still got it.
I love that, the beat, the message behind it.
Man, that's a banger right there.
Yes, sir.
I almost forgot about that track.
Man, that's dope.
Y'all did the thing on that.
Good look, man.
Keep your mumble rap crap, man. We still got it. You know, that's
it takes the track to inspire you. For me, anyway.
Yeah. What's your beat making process, Agility? Like, how do you start like you just
No,
it's like you just
I just love music. So I sit back and I listen to music.
no
And
doubt.
as a sample producer, you always hear music that you wish that, wow, if they'd have changed that note around, they do this.
Yeah,
So I take that song that has all those nice little notes. I'll flip them around and see what I get.
no
And
doubt.
once I start getting that ugly face, I know I got something.
Yeah, yeah, yo. You're like, shoot, okay, yeah. Find the drums and everything. Yeah, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
just add it as it feels right.
Mm-hmm.
I get somebody like Samssun to spit on that,
All
and
right.
I know you got classic.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect meld.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
What's
So
up?
oh, there was one other question I was gonna ask, but let me go on track 3 and then
Okay.
I'll ask Samsung this joint called Rules of Faith. It's a quick song,
Yeah.
right?
It's like a little interlude.
Like yeah.
Okay.
Do you like doing like it, I guess it depends on like whatever you hear, you just put something to it, and then if it just becomes something short, you just like I'm just gonna leave that as like an interlude. Cause I sometimes do blends like that where it's like I only do like a verse or something, and like you know how Pete Rock or Premier will have something playing looped, like an interlude. Like sometimes the sample sounds like it would just be an interlude. Was that how you got from this too?
Well, it was in my mind to do a couple of interludes that that went off the theory, that went off the dogma concept or the dogma theory. Basically,
Right.
it's rules. You
Right.
got rules of faith, you got rules of nationality, you got rules of just it's basically on the rules of what the way we perceive certain things to be like. Oh, I don't see it any other way.
Right.
And it's kind of an opinion on not seeing things the same way all the time.
Okay. Got you. No doubt. So yeah, man, we're gonna throw this on real quick. Rules of Faith. Shout out to everyone in the chat room. Slick Nick, I see you. Hardy Boy, Diamond, Antoine, Gary. Salute, man. Y'all always coming through and supporting the channel. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
A lot of people seem to think that there's a God there who's got all of these rules and regulations, and we just got to follow all these rules and regulations, and that comes across as legalistic, And I think that the person who has this perception really doesn't understand it's a much more rich and dynamic relationship than just the mere do's and don'ts that are there. And so I think when we understand our relationship with God, this is not just a God who has a bunch of do's and don'ts. When we understand our relationship with God in the same way that we would understand a healthy relationship with our earthly fathers, it helps us to see God's not just about all the do's and don'ts. Yeah, he's got those, but it's more than that. It's a relationship.
Religion is a subjective term. Our category of religion is a modern term strongly shaped by the past 100 years of Western scholarship. It really didn't exist as a category in other cultures. The biggest problem with trying to define religion is everybody already thinks they know what it means.
Yeah. Yo, I like that. I like that.
It's okay.
That was so dope. Just
It's
explain.
okay for people to think it's all right. It's not gonna hurt.
Yeah. It's all right to think. Yeah. It's all right not to be a robot.
It's okay.
Yeah, I like that, man. Shout out to Toquan in the building. I see you, Full Blast Tribe. Yeah, Antoine said it's sad because radio stations used to stand for something when I was coming up. Yeah, I mean we know when it shifted. We know when it happened. Yeah, they don't want to put conscious into the mainstream because that decreases the amount of people going to prison, because we know the prison system is money. Crime, less crime. So, if you want people to not think smart, you don't put that type of music out there to flood the youth. You put bang bang, shoot them up, kill, sell keys to little kids without any structure around them. What do you think they're gonna grow up and do? Most likely.
Nowadays, it's not even about the songs. It's not about the material. Radio stations now, it's all about what you give in the DJ to play it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with how good the song is. It's you give me this much, I'll spend it that many times.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. The payola. Yep. And also there was a DJ on High 97. I gotta commend him because he refused to play all that drill music because he was like, yeah, even though there's crime, it's not like the drill music. You know, as soon as they made it, then all of a sudden crime happened. But he was like, I don't want to just be one of the dudes that's playing it when these dudes are saying in their songs what they're gonna do. You know, they're actually saying what they're gonna do to something, and it ends up happening. But he was one of the ones on one of those corporate machines saying, I'm not gonna play his music. So I had to commend him at least for trying to understand.
Yeah, for real.
You know. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, as long as, you know, we keep pushing what we're pushing, man, and don't conform to, like you said, the standards on what they deem is hot. You know, as long as and the more people we get to push what, you know, we know is authentic, man. You know,
Yep.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, it's almost like the music that we making now, Samssun. We need people like you in here, because it's not like we old school. It's almost like going back to the basics. All right, let's try this again.
Yeah.
Let's start this over again. Like, you give them a foundation to build on. We already see what they did with the foundation from before. Now it takes artists like you to remind them, all right, here's where we started. Let's try this again. That's where I get frustrated. You know what I mean? They're not picking up on that.
Yeah. And, you know, I'll say this too. A lot of the so-called OGs or the gatekeepers, they ain't trying to change it either. Let's just keep it up. A lot of
you are
rappers that we like.
Yeah, man.
They're not really trying to change it either.
They making money too.
It's a lot of compromising going on, man.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to stay current. So, you know, I don't want to, you know, I can't stay with the boom bap all the time. Sometimes I gotta interject what these young cats is doing. And you know what? It's fine. My thing is this, man. If you're gonna interject what people are doing now in your music, I got no qualms with that. But be tight with it.
Yeah.
Be tight with it. Don't compromise yourself. If you're not compromising, I got no problem with it.
Oh.
If you're not doing it to just fit in, I got no problem with it. Right. But it's when these cats are like, yo, I gotta have that on my album because that's what everybody's listening to now.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And to me, I was also like talking more about like, you know, gatekeepers that have the power to be like, yo, we need to push this artist that do this conscious hip hop, because that's all it would take is one of these big name dudes to tweet it, post it on their IG, you know, to say, like say you knew Hove, Samsung, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna post your album on my IG.
Yeah.
What would that do? You know what I mean? That would shift.
That would shift a lot.
Yeah.
So, no doubt.
You know?
And so that's what I mean, like more about like gatekeepers really, like, you know, just being comfortable and and like I said, it comes with compromising or the bag. They don't want to, you know, dilute their bag.
Yeah. Music is all business right now. And a lot of these OGs got these younger dudes signed. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really talk against it if you got these artists that you're trying to bring up and you really bigging them up, you pushing them out there. You know, they making you paper, so I don't know, it's a catch to it all, man.
Yeah, and I get it, man. I get that it's a business. I get that there's a business, but it was ours first. It was ours first. It was
like
it was a cultural thing, just like jazz. It was a cultural thing first. It was organic.
Yep.
When you take something from being organic to convoluted like it is now, you're decreasing the value.
Yeah.
And it's just going to constantly decrease if you keep staying in this realm. If you keep dealing with this realm that they're in, it's just going to constantly be diluted.
Yeah.
And you got to hope that some generation coming after us can get it back.
Yeah.
You know? I know everything comes in cycles, but the potency, will the potency be the same?
Right. Yeah, I just think maybe, like you said, for everything does come back 360. Like you said, the business that's injecting it so much, and then I don't know. For me, I just think it's a whole another agenda too.
Oh yeah.
Like I said,
the
prison system and everything else.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? To me, I think it's like you see it.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear if you want to pay attention.
Yeah.
If you want to overlook it, then that's But it's clear.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But I don't want to be the old guy complaining. That's why I started Full Blast. I said, they ain't playing my music no more on the radio. I ain't gonna sit and keep bitching and complaining. I'm gonna start my own, and then in turn it brings artists like you on the platform.
Yes, sir.
And we keep it that way, So, and I'm good with it. I'm good with not. Oh no, you're not playing little, and you ain't playing. Nah, go hit that on the other 1,000 stations that's playing in rotation 80 times a day.
There's enough of that out there.
Yeah.
Come here for something different.
Word. And on that note, track number 4, Le Chateau Marmont.
Yeah.
What was the meaning behind that title? Before I said
man, I heard an ill story about the hotel, and I was just like, yo, it would be ill for me and my wife to have a getaway and go there.
Nice.
And that's where the story came from. But when I heard the track, it made me think of that story, and I was just like, yo, that would be an ill hotel to stay at. But I don't know if it's in my price range though. Like I say in this song, like the room started $800. So yeah.
Well, hey man, you never know. After this, you know what I mean? You might be able to.
Hey.
Yeah.
If y'all people want to see me and my wife at Chateau Marmont,
go stream this tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh man.
T-shirts available and all of that. Word.
Yes, sir.
Let's get right to it.
10 years of marriage only feel like 10 minutes. Met her at an old occupation and had to get the digits. She ain't have a man and I ain't have a mistress. Put our cards on the table and made it clear what this is. A new beginning, the end of a past life. Gotta remember what you did then in order to get it right. The good, the bad, ugly, all the above. You can go in for a hug and wind up drawing back a nub. We got to know each other. She told me about her brothers. 4 boys, 1 girl by the same mother. Her remarkable dedication had me interested. So I got the ball bouncing like it was Wimbledon. Her ways and actions like nothing I dealt with. She had my head swelling like I'm allergic to shellfish. We went on a date. All we did was talk. We ordered Chinese but never got to use the fork. Let's get away. Let's get it right. Let's go somewhere. Let's go tonight. Let's get away. Let's get it right. Let's go somewhere. Let's go tonight. That the way the time flies. Family is wild. Fast forward 7 years, we had our 3rd child. What exactly happened? I couldn't put it in words. Her personality got me. When I checked the curves, we had a thing between us. A thing was the meanest. Miss Bocce nice, she would cook up rice and be like, I just want to make sure her brother was eating right. Little did she know her plate of food was kryptonite. But the night didn't mean what it used to mean. Kids don't want to sleep alone till they get in their teens. You can't have a conversation where they don't intervene. And if you go outside a couple moments trying to breathe, best believe at least 1 or 2 is waiting for you. Leave your schedule open, you ain't got nothing to do but what they ask you to do. Rather pray for patience or pay for a babysitter, cause marriages need maintenance, I'm saying. Let's get away. Let's get it right. Let's go somewhere. Let's go tonight. Let's get away. Let's get it right. Let's go somewhere. Let's go tonight. Turn the page, we said something's gotta change. This all started with us, but now the kids are center stage. We need a getaway, can't forget how to live. And when we do this without the kids. We went online and started planning a trip. Decided on a bungalow at the Sunset Strip. The decision was the decor might help restore the amour. At $800 a night, I told her, smack me if I'm wrong. Chateau Mama, we went upstairs to shower, then unpack. Well, actually, we didn't shower, we took a bath. Went to the restaurant, relaxed near the garden terrace. In the lap of luxury, getting spoiled by top-notch service. In unison, we told each other this is worth it. The light hit her just right, and she looked so perfect. The waiter came and told us, look over there. It was Benedict Cumberbatch, but at the moment we didn't care.
When Andre Balazs bought the 7-story faux Gothic chateau 20 years ago, it was in distress and disrepair and about to be demolished. The story of this old hotel rivals that of many of its guests. It was born as a deluxe apartment building just at the start of the Great Depression, 1929. Developers turned it into a hotel.
Let's get away. Let's get it right.
Yeah, man.
Let's go somewhere. Let's go tonight. Let's get
Crazy. Crazy, y'all. The album Dogma. Streaming.
Yes, sir.
On all platforms. Please support this project, y'all. Real music, real hip hop. Well, yo, Agility, when you made that beat, I know you was like, did you make that one specifically for him, or that was one you just had and you was like, yo, check this one out?
Nah, I mean, when I get into a zone of smooth and whatnot, I usually start thinking about Samssun, but that one wasn't somewhere I was thinking about him at the time.
Right.
Yeah, that was already on deck. You know, it just worked with him though.
No doubt.
Yeah, no
very,
doubt.
very crazy.
Yeah, man. That would you said when you heard that you started formulating it.
Yeah. I thought of the story with the hotel.
I can see, yeah, definitely. It matches when you said the story. I was like, yeah.
I think the first thing I came up with was the hook.
Okay.
And then then the rhyme came.
Right. Yeah, Mick DeCalla, FBT said that's smooth. Someone else said, Toquan said I'm feeling this one. Nice lyrics, Hardy Boy.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, you're getting to track number 5. Entertainment Tonight. I'll tell you, this track is crazy. This track is crazy, I'm telling you. And if in the future Samsung decides to release the original version, you're gonna love that one too, I'm telling you. But let's get right to it, y'all. Entertainment Tonight.
Yo, let me get the remote. I can remember my TV had an antenna. The picture was black and white, and we didn't have reruns. You had to see it live. Before Betamax, Blu-rays, and flash drives. Before LCDs and fluorescent lights. You could sit by the radio to listen to the fight. Now every couple seconds we press remotes to find new shows, new movies, new ways to waste time. Whatever you want to watch is entertainment tonight. I'm quick to flip to the next channel instead of checking commercials. Can't afford to see multiple items I might want to purchase. From fast food to fashion, electronics and gadgets. From game shows to sports to politics that don't matter. Back when the 6 major networks developed the power to make major stars out of actors at the drop of a hat. Hamus and Andy was the only show directed at blacks, with a black cast depicting blacks that have no class. Prior to that was Lincoln Perry, who was also disrespected. So his fame came using the stage name of Stephen Fetcher, a character labeled lazy that offended people's feelings. But it helped him be the first black actor to make $1 million. Other pockets were hurting when they couldn't catch a break. They played the chitlin circuit, men and women the same, who couldn't get an audition, hardly got the time of day, but stayed inside an industry that I can't remember my TV had an antenna. The picture was black and white, and we didn't have reruns. You had to see it live. Before Betamax, Blu-rays, and flash drives. Before LCDs and fluorescent lights. You could sit by the radio to listen to the fight. Every couple seconds we press remotes to find new shows, new movies, new ways to waste time. Whatever you want to watch is entertainment tonight. Respect to Hattie McDaniel, Harry Belafonte, Lady Dorothy Dandridge, and Sidney Poitier. None of them had it easy, many doors shut in their face. Caring while persevering, someone had to pave the way. I always say that radical words can spark an eagerness to learn. So after Carlton read and Howard called for Hollywood to burn, the light went on and pages turned as I dabbled in the books, to find that nobody's surprised. Most most executives are crooks. MGM, for instance, had a lot of people shook. One of the longest running studios, but look at the books. 32 Oscar winners of color since it began. 14 black, so I guess a couple hundred were tan. Say whatever you want to say about America's dad. When Bill Cosby changed the game, not everybody was glad. Now before you go get mad, like I'm condoning his actions, take a look at Hollywood and say you don't see
I can remember my TV had an antenna. The picture was black and white, and we didn't have reruns. You had to see it live. Before Betamax, Blu-rays, and flash drives. Before LCDs and fluorescent lights, you could sit by the radio to listen to the fight. Now every couple seconds we press remotes to find new shows, new movies, new ways to waste time. Whatever you want to watch is entertainment tonight.
Yo, mom, I just strolled by Martin McFly. He was leaning to the side in his broke down 85 DeLorean, flipping his wig. The kid said, I've been annoying him since. He went to the future, but I wasn't convinced. I'm in the van playing X-Clan to the East Blackwoods. Headed to the Ritz, surrounded by some saltine crackers. Not on the guest list, so I guess I'm sneaking in. Dap the doorman with a Benjamin, hand my coat to the clerk. Now my people putting in work with a cut of fish burn. You can't disparage the talent, they can all take turns. Jordan Peele kept it real when he told us get out. And ever since Daniel Kaluuya been holding it down. Now it's a fact, anything grind is the talk of the town. Now it's a fact, anything grind the studios come around. Now it's a fact, anything grind makes paper that's green. Now it's a fact, you were entertained. Look at the screen.
Remember my TV had an antenna. The picture was black and white, and we didn't have reruns. You had to see it live. Before Betamax, Blu-rays, and flash drives. Before LCDs and fluorescent lights, you could sit by the radio to listen to the fight. Now every couple seconds we press remotes to find new shows, new movies, new ways to waste time. Whatever you wanna watch is entertainment tonight.
You can join the mainstream way. 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 Get down with this movement. 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 Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back.
Get my back.
That deserved that drop, man.
Yeah.
Word up. I use that when I've been playing like some boom bap joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They said, they was like, this beat's so different and so dope at the same time. It's like an on and off beat. Never heard anything like this.
Yeah, agility.
Yeah, man. That's the name Agility Beats. I gravitate to it, and that name is dope. Well, how'd you come up with that name?
That was just it. When I came up with it was a bunch of years ago, and my thing was messing with music that nobody liked to play with.
Right.
And I was in all sorts of genres of music, so agility just seemed to fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it do. Definitely do. Yeah. And that's what's dope, man. Like, to me, like, the dopest producers are the ones that touch all dark genres of music.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Pete, Primo, Dilla. I mean,
they're the ones that advance. They advance the music, man. When you start hearing all this stuff, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Crazy. Yeah. And with me, man, I always tell people like I didn't even catch on to Dilla so late. So I was like, man, like by the time when I caught on to him, and that's when he passed, and then people will do from Georgia put me on.
You and me both. I was up on him, but I didn't know I was up on. I didn't know it was Dilla making them beats that I was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought a lot of it was Q-Tip.
Once I heard the name and put it to all the songs, you have to give it up. Man.
I was like, man, this dude's phenomenal. Yeah, I just started trying to collect everything that he has done.
Man, to this day.
Yeah. Man. Dope.
Bob was incredible, man.
Your thought process behind why did you want to switch from the first track to this one? Like, was it because I know the first two verses, about Black Stars, is that because you wanted to highlight that more? Was that
exactly. Exactly. That was it.
It's dope.
That was it. Word. I just wanted to focus it more. Like, I wanted to have more focus.
Yeah. I just, you know what it is about the first one? I just love the metaphors. Like,
I know.
Each show. That's what was dope. It's like
I used a lot of shows in the first version.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas
so
this one, I kind of focused it a little bit,
Yeah. Both are like dope. Like, both of them are like, this is better than this. I love both of them because they both so different, How you spit on
That's what's up, man. Thank you.
Sound like you're gonna have to do a limited release on that one right
Yeah,
there.
I might have to touch it up again now.
7-inch vinyl, 45 or something.
That one's gonna have to touch whack.
I might have to touch it up.
So this next track, we had number 6. So, this is 15 tracks, y'all. 15 tracks on this album. It's already well worth the purchase. So please stream this, y'all. Get it. iTunes, all that good stuff. Dogma is the album. Track 6, entitled Don't Look Down.
Woo.
Let's get it.
Sunrise, blue skies, it's all copacetic. I'm handling things with both hands, I must be ambidextrous. A half an Irish, threw the rest in the garbage. Saw an arm take it back out, my jaw dropped astonished. This man acknowledged my stare, I began to beg his pardon. Then offered a couple dollars next, he told me about his problems. He said, I grew up spoiled rotten near Coney Island, right in Sheepshead Bay, near the Belt Parkway. He went away to college, great, got certified in real estate. Brought a few houses himself with no one else's help. Not the bank, not the broker, not the USDA. Invested in the stock market back in 1988. He had a black Maserati and a girl named Jane. Now wait. She had a haircut like Anita Baker. Spent a lot of money on her cause he didn't want to break up. Lord, what he couldn't afford went on his credit card. Sushi, Gucci, whatever for this broad.
Please don't look down. I'm not looking for anybody's pity. I made bad choices and they really stuck with me. That shopping cart is my car. My home is a cardboard box. What you looking at is all that I got. Please don't look down. Although at times I really feel I deserve it. I lost everything and I feel pretty worthless. I don't have clean clothes and I know that I smell. People call me a bum. Yeah, I can tell when they look down.
It's estimated there are more than 500,000 homeless people living on America's streets.
Shaking his head, he said, way back in 1993, he was the head of a corporation working on alternate energy. Where he and his partner made a handshake agreement. He had his fingers crossed behind his back and didn't see it. He tricked him into taking money off the market to help with the invention while he put it in his pocket. And late May, he went to work one day just to find an empty office. Feeling totally betrayed, it was clear what he was dealing with. Of course, Jane left him. They were considered common law. She left with what he was left with. Not too long after he got sick. He overcame cancer, but not the hospital bills. The decline was quick. He ate meals out of the trash. Went to fast food restrooms, trying to take a bath. Even bumped into his partner, ended up washing his windshield. He rolled the window down, threw him 5, said get the wheels.
Please don't look down. I'm not looking for anybody's pity. I made bad choices and they really stuck with me. That shopping cart is my car. My home is a cardboard box. What you looking at is all that I got. Don't look down. Although at times I really feel I deserve it. I lost everything and I feel pretty worthless. I don't have clean clothes and I know that I smell. People call me a bum. Yeah, I can tell when they look down.
All across the country, from the East Coast to the streets of California's biggest cities.
Yo, always when that song came on, I was reminded of you know how they always move. They don't never helping the homeless people out, right? But soon as a championship game goes to like the Super Bowl, like they had in California, then they go and move all the homeless people because they don't want it to look. That look while they showing all the rich and all that, but it's like, why don't you help them 364 days of the other year?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yo, what's crazy right now is how it's almost cool to help out homeless people.
Yeah.
Like they're getting shine right
it's
now.
It's trendy now.
They're putting the camera on themselves. They're handing out money to the homeless people and they're doing these things, putting sneakers on them. You know, they taking a shine, but it's all good. You helping people out, we'll take it. That's still a win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True. And it's crazy, man. Like, I mean, Tupac, man, you got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. You know, Biden trying to get $30 billion to give aid over there. Like, really? Like, y'all come up with this money real quick when it comes to these wars. But whenever it's like helping something over here, it's got to go through this channel, but all of a sudden they get it like it's nothing. When it comes to, you know what I mean? It's so blatantly obvious, like,
yeah, man.
You know, what they do or who they want to help, you know, so.
It's funny how fast we can go elsewhere and help, but we can't. It's so bad here. Like people, I think most Americans don't even have a full grasp of how bad the homeless situation is in the United States. Mm-hmm. And we're so quick to go to another country and help out. But like, I mean, and not knocking that, but exactly trying to look good. What is the motives? What are the motives for that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're not doing it here.
Yeah. That just baffles me, how you're not doing it in your own hometown. You know? That's like, yeah, I'm gonna starve my kids, but I'm gonna give, you know, food some kids I don't even know. Like, you look crazy if you did that.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yo, you are unfit father.
But you know what the key is? You can't see the world can't see what you do in your own house. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you do it out there. Oh, everybody's gonna pat you on the back for what you're doing over there.
All the cameras on you. Yep.
Yeah. You parenting over there, but can't parent in your own home.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can go on all day about that stuff. Word up. But yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoying the music though. We about halfway through the album. This next joint, this is a kind of skit too. Rules of governance. Rules of governance. Play this real quick. And I'm gonna go right into the next joint called Thespians. I like this joint too, featuring Evan Tashim Reynolds.
Tashim, POD, shout out,
salute. And we
pick up Flight of the Beetle coming soon.
What's the name of it?
Flight of the Beetle.
Look for that. Tashim, word up.
Democrats have always made the mistake of believing that if their policy was right, then the syntax of their message wasn't as important. Democrats focused on fairness and opportunity. They actually focused on equality and helping underprivileged and disenfranchised groups get on equal footing as everyone else. And while those are great goals, equality doesn't resonate the best in modern times. They should have used fairness and opportunity, as people relate better those terms and it conveys the same message. Guns. Democrat argument is that we must limit who has access to guns and the types of guns that they have access to. There's too much violence in our country. Republicans. Second Amendment. You want my gun, you'll have to pry from my cold dead hands. Give me liberty or give me death. Result. America's second in number of annual gun deaths and 20th in number of annual gun deaths per capita. We have mass shootings in public places, offices, and schools. The because it's the right thing to do approach doesn't work. Words matter.
Thespian.
Know how you handle an actor? They whine about anything. Pull down their pants.
Evan Tashim Reynolds.
Spank their ass.
The album is DOGMA, y'all.
You spank that ass.
Let's go.
It begins in the eyes. Not through sight, but as the pragmatic source to where the soul lies. All rise. The day of judgment beseech you. Our devoted disciples are anointed with the ability of discerning your characteristic traits through apprehension of spiritual inclination and relativity to frequency. Identify yourself. The gods are amongst us. We scan orb lights and the night lights cause we originate there. So if you align with the vibration, all hail the nation. Death to the Thespian.
Take it a step beyond live band. Give me an orchestra to orchestrate it. You get the opposite of a standing ovation because they hate it. What I have, or a particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired in my long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Spank their ass.
I'm a dangerous dude. You deserve a Golden Globe, Teen Choice, Oscar, and Emmy. When you factor in all the actors in this industry, there are plenty who never wrote, who just pay a ghost to tell us a myth. Y'all might as well be howdy doody on the laps of ventriloquists. Just by looking at your lips, I can tell you follow a script. Don't play the victim, it was written, and this is the plot twist. For see-through, jellyfish in a pond floating along, unable to get a grip with a gelatinous form. While you worship a piece of bronze in hopes to get a reward, I'm analyzing your lines like what's he doing this for?
Who told thee thou was naked? Hast thou eaten of the tree where I commanded thou not to eat? Obscure dialect in a feminized attire has now become the representation of our masculinity. Heads off to the Thespian. Hip hop. hop salute. From the Bronx Tail to the Long Island Red, hip hop has left the nest. But if this doesn't bring you back home,
I used to bang on the desk in class with my b-boy stance, letting my cross color sag. Now it's tight pants and fictional characters supported by fans, but watch them do their monologues in rare form from the balcony. Glad they made it to Broadway, basically the Broadway, doing auditions under the table when they already suck. What do you call Mercury rising, but down on his luck? The next muck with accolades, as he's actually getting cornier, creating more fantasy than read in Chronicles of Narnia.
There's so many other ways to get out the ghetto than this. Please stop providing us with your second-rate sentences. Please explain why you chose the metal with this. There's other things you can do. How about selling shoes?
Promise me you'll quit the game, leave your crew, and then put the pen and pad down immediately you're through. Kinda reminds me of a nursery song. One of these things just don't belong.
and so this is what it succumbs to. We just made some fine-tuning adjustments to what you radio disc jockeys are responsible for. What you record label execs dangle that dollar for. What you fake thugs and video hoes misguided our children's brain cells for. Misguided missiles at our children's brains, prisons to pipeline. What you did that for?
Throw in a towel, just throw in a towel, man.
No more. No more.
Shout out to Dark Side Productions. They said the Beetle has landed.
Daddy picked up the mic.
Tashin, yo, salute, Tashin. Dope. Slick Nick said he got neck braces 2 for $5, son. Gary said he just got that Clear the Airwaves on iTunes. Salute, Gary.
All right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, man.
Thank you, Gary.
That title of that track went with that song when you heard it with that beat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got that like.
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
As soon as I
knew
heard it.
that was matched. Yeah. Dope.
And the winner is
another newfound respect for you. Like the more I listen to this, the more I'm seeing your genius, Dre. You taking us all over the place, and it's all making sense.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Just listening to the album, I'm respecting you even more with this.
Thank you, man.
You're a beast, bro.
Definitely. And I find like when you like buying, you remember how we used to buy albums? Because now albums come out like every other day. But you remember back in the days, album would come out, you'd have time to sit and soak it in before they gonna drop something else. Because they ain't gonna drop nothing else maybe like a year or two. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, they'll say something's a classic. Like nowadays, like how you just listen to it. You gotta soak it in. Like you said, the more I hear this album, I'm soaking more in. It sounds better and better because your vibe is getting connected to it. Because now you're hearing what, like he said, now you're hearing what you're saying like more. Now that we're sitting, before when I was like putting the cuts on it, I'm trying to like get it done and do it on the chorus, on the verse, and then you sit back and listen to it. But then with me, then I gotta sit back and be in the bed with the headphones on, and I be in DJ mode and listen to it like a fan.
Yeah.
So I start soaking it in even more. And now having this listening session, that's why I love having the listening sessions because
that's what I'm doing right now. I'm enjoying it more right now.
Yeah, man.
It's a beautiful thing.
Peace. Yeah, Mick said the album's dope so far. Someone said not one skip track. So yeah, man, they definitely feeling and supporting it.
Thank you, brother.
Support it, man. I'm telling y'all, like we said, available on all platforms tomorrow, May 3rd. We come to track number 9, Pressure Points.
I know that's your joint.
Relic, yes. And then, I'm gonna save the original one with the other cuts that I did. But this is one of my favorite joints too, right here, y'all. Pressure Points, let's get it.
They say stress is the #1 killer. I'm trying to live. The chiropractor said I'm knotted up. I told him that's what I got bottled up. He asked me if my pressure's up. Maybe it's too much red meat. Maybe I need more beats. Maybe my beat's too loud. Maybe I need to scream now. Got a splinter in my pinky toe, but it could be from a lack of dough. Somebody said that it could be bills, you got a point. Somebody said that it's where you live, you got a point. Somebody said that it could be kids, you got a point. Somebody said that it's gotta give, you got a point. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's affecting my heart. Gotta find out where it starts. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's affecting my heart. Gotta find out where it starts. My waist bones connected to my hip. My hip bones connected to my thigh. My thigh bones connected to my knee. My knee bones connected to what I got operated on.
Got up to testify of the magnificent magnitude in which more than man manipulated that mayhem in my favor. From that day forward, I had to thank the Creator for doing what He didn't have to do. I tell you, God is able. November 28th, the doctor said I was stable, even though I was touch and go on the operating table. I was grateful, man, I still am. I was about to lose my leg, now I'm here able to stand. See, during that I saw a set of footprints in the sand as I was carried when I didn't know where I would land. You're a child of the Most High when you feel like lesser. Don't succumb to the pressure. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's affecting my heart. Gotta find out where it starts. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You feel the pressure? I feel the pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's affecting my heart. Gotta find out where it starts.
I had mass stress to measure, and no relief, no acupuncture pressure, nobody for the lecture. I'm like a manifestor, generator, projector. My flow, Mortal Kombat, come out the dirt like Sector. I started realizing that I'm my own protector. Got jabs to injector.
Guys, you know what I'm doing with this track.
To put it, make you wheel back selector. I'm a black Uncle Fester, and stress I don't fester. Be in the country eating fish cooked by Lester, no distance to measure. Rocking out is my pleasure. Travel to Nebuchadnezzar, no matrix, you get your face split. Take this way, yo, I'm the Matrix. Son, I'm sacred, chillin' Crystal Lake with Jason, Butcher Cleaver. I'm the A Prince. See the diagram, Reiki, your diagram. Meditation with fire hands, touching you and your fam.
Roll up. That's my man Relic.
Word up.
Shout out to Relic.
Shout out to Relic, y'all. Word. Dope. Pressure points. Pressure points. Love that joint. Love that joint.
Man, that's deep.
Was that some personal experience?
Oh yeah.
That you went through? Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That second verse?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I meant to ask you that before. Yeah.
November 2017. Came home, was getting the groceries out the car. Sharp pain hit me in the leg. Kept trying to do it, couldn't move after a while. Told my wife that this isn't looking good. I can't move. She called the ambulance. Wow. We got to Mather Hospital. They said, if you believe in prayer, pray, because there's an 80% chance that you're going to lose your leg tonight. Whew. So they wheeled me in. Emergency. First thing I did was, when I woke up, I was reaching, just patting. And I felt my leg there. Bro, I just started bawling because my leg was still there, you know?
Word.
And I got to give all glory to God on that one, bro. All glory to God, bro.
Wow.
You know?
Woo. Yeah, man. Damn, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Dolly, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Full Blast Radio. Appreciate you. Man.
Yes, sir.
Man, I ain't know that, bro.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Wow.
You here with us still, bro. Word up. Yo, track 10. L.I.E. Now, for anyone that don't know, never been on Long Island, L.I.E. is the Long Island Expressway.
Long Island Expressway.
Which I've seen some recent pictures, and it looks like, no disrespect to streets in the city, like the Bronx or Brooklyn, but damn, it looked bad. I mean, someone, DJ G Wiz, shout out to G Wiz from Brentwood. He posted a video, and yo, it was pothole after pothole.
Bruh.
Like, what are they doing?
L.I.E. will tear your car up. You hear me? It will tear your car up.
Meanwhile, tax is still going up.
Bruh. And the thing is, what kills me, you go out there late night, you seeing them doing construction, and you're like, what are you fixing?
What are you fixing?
You ain't fixing this road right here.
Yeah, they fixing them pockets. That's what they fixing.
Yeah, bro. It's like, yo,
Man.
nothing but potholes, bro. Nothing but potholes.
Crazy. That bugged me out. There's usually certain stretches of L.I.E. that's, you know, like, oh, okay, it's kind of bad, like close to getting to the city, but this was like around our way.
I'm out east, bro, and the whole strip. You go from where I'm at to the city, and it's bad.
Slick Nick said, potholes in my lawn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out to Dow fella. He said it's horrible. Exactly, potholes everywhere.
Yeah, man, it's bad.
Damn.
Very bad.
Yeah. So yeah, people ask me, yo, you haven't been back to New York? Nah, I'm good. And now I'm definitely good when I'm hearing more of that. You know what I mean? Last time I was my son's graduation, and then I did a birthday party. But other than that, man, I was ready to go. I said, man, come back down south. But yeah, that's crazy, man. Between that and the train,
yeah, bro.
the ride, the Long Island, what's it? I forgot the name of it. The Long Island train into the city. Like, that was worse when I was like 2-hour delays. Every year the ticket price goes up. Like, what do y'all ain't fixing nothing. So
yeah.
It is what it is, man. When'd you get out of L.I. Agility?
I left in 2019.
Oh, okay.
I left in 2019. Yeah, I was right there in Quorum too. I was right there in Quorum.
Okay. I left in 2017.
Yeah. I was raised right up there in Quorum, in Gordon Heights area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Came out here 2019, Florida. You know, sometimes I miss it, but then when I hear these stories, you know, it might be nice to visit in the summertime for a weekend. But I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. People thought, you know, oh, you ain't homesick? Nah. Only thing I can say though, when I left, as soon as I left, all of a sudden they started having all these old school hip hop concerts like every week. I was like, y'all wasn't having this before. Like every week in the city was EPMD, Dougie Fresh. Like, it was killing me. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm good. Yeah. Because now they touring now, all the old school acts. You know, I'm actually going to the Wu-Tang Nas in Atlanta on September 22nd. They're be in Atlanta, yeah. They're gonna be. I
didn't know about that.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be in Tampa before they come to Atlanta.
See, I gotta look it up. Tampa right down the street. I gotta look that one up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right on Live Nation. They got the tickets available.
All right.
Tiger, baby, you can have your wife talk to my wife and get me out of New York, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, let's go.
Get me out of here, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot, I'll tell her. Shoot. Definitely. Yeah, man. But yeah, the MTA and Con Ed, the biggest ripoffs in New York. Wow. Yeah. Man, crazy. Rules of nationality. We got another skit. We'll play this real quick. Here we go. And we'll go right into the next joint, which is another one of my favorite joints, Grow.
Okay.
Let's get it.
We know that there have been other groups that we've looked at the etiology of contemporary behavior based on multi-generational trauma, families of Jewish Holocaust, and the fact that the Jewish community is very, very clear about honoring that Holocaust. We'll look at everybody, but when it comes to looking at Africa, there's a visceral response. Oh, come on, let's not. Why are you?
Yeah, get over
it. And it's a curious thing as a social scientist that you get so much pushback when you talk about Africa. We look at the legacy of slavery. You get so much pushback. But more importantly, it's why you get the pushback. See, as a social scientist, I'm less concerned with the material, which I'm clear about. I'm more interested in why the behavior.
That's why I love playing the skits, man, because to me it's like it's stitching the album together. You know what I mean? From track 1 all the way down. Let's get right to it. Grow.
Something to say to money management, inanimate objects, agility beats, let's go.
I'm not really hungry, I'll just have a salad. My New Year's resolution was develop better habits. Expect a better day, work on a better me. Have yogurt instead of a Danish, water instead of tea. Somebody asked me, do I freestyle? I told them that nothing's free. A lot of bills to do, yo, you talking to me? I'm almost half a century, which is a blessing in itself. But if you wanna keep it going, you gotta maintain your health. After meals, reduce 4 wheels to 2. Ride a bike, try to walk more than you ride. Exercise does not suffice. It's all an effort, we're destined to mourn. Each of us starts dying from the moment we're born. Reporters correspond, world leaders resort to conflict, continuing quarrels and contrast. Look beyond it, don't look at your table of contents as how it has to be. You're the author of your own book, take liberties, please.
We gotta grow up, we gotta do more. I can't say I'll see you tomorrow, cause I'm not really sure. That's something that isn't promised. And if you got a cure, keep it. Living forever is a little too long. I wanna do what I'm here for. Forget status quo. Pay respect to the architects, cause it's something we owe. We can't be afraid of the changes that we need to undergo. Progress is of importance in order for us to grow.
My God, my faith, my family, as well as my friends. The perception of who I was when it comes to an end. What I did with a pen, pencil off the top of the dome. How I could be surrounded by people and still feel alone. How I chose to travel an unknown path within a journey in which I was supply favor, but never felt worthy. How clergy would prophesize, you are different than the others. So do not expect life to go smooth as a jar of hummus. How I read the book of Numbers, chapter 419, after praying for revelation and applied it indeed. I never knew what kind of grind this could be. I thought adulthood was riding shotgun. Picture me in the backseat, sitting with folks whose throats smell a lot worse than their feet. Stomach turning, they just needed something to eat. Now instead of pointing the finger, I'ma point it at me. Yeah, I probably won't like what I see, but guarantee I'ma grow.
We gotta grow up, we gotta do more. I can't say I'll see you tomorrow, cause I'm not really sure. That's something that isn't promised. And if you got a cure, keep it. Living forever is a little too long. I wanna do what I'm here for. Forget status quo. Pay respect to the architects, cause it's something we owe. We can't be afraid of the changes that we need to undergo. Progress is of importance in order for us to grow.
Yeah, yo. Guaranteed I'ma grow.
Crazy. Yo, I love piano samples, man.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I love. They just flow, just the way they flow. Man.
That one's strong. I like that.
Somebody asked me, do I freestyle? I told them nothing's free. Yo, love that ball. Word. Yeah, Dark Side, yo, he said the same thing. What's up, Libra girl? Salute. Yeah, that was another head knocker right there, man.
All right.
Word up.
Thank you, man.
So we got 3 more tracks, man. We're gonna get into another. This is another one of my favorites. It's a lot of favorites to choose from, man. That's when you know how it's good, when it's like, man, which one is the favorite one? You know what I mean? That's how you know, like, you got some heat. Real talk. This is called Gumbo. Gumbo. This gonna make you hungry.
Human and then there's what I am.
Yes, indeed. Let's get it.
There's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama gumbo. There's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama's gumbo. Come out with your hands up, don't make a sudden move. Unless you're waving a white flag and got nothing to prove. If God speaks silence, Samssun speaks scream. I took the hammer from Thor, smashed the head of Hercules, stole the thunder from Zeus, turned Poseidon into fish food, plucked Odin's eye out, dropped it and made the earth move, teleported from coordinates out of the solar system, one that mirrors this one in the middle of a black hole. False idols as far as the eye could see were cracked into pieces, creating a masterpiece on a planet yet the masterpiece. War is in the forecast for the next 7 days. Meteorologists see a bloodbath covered in thumbtacks. The post pictures of chaos, chronologically informing folk which landmass to stay on. Beware the typhoons tomorrow, tearing through the coastline. If I don't get to Neptune and catch him with a clothesline. It's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama gumbo. There's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama's gumbo. King of the kaiju, Samssun bows to no man. Not Conan, not a bunch of mean girls. Not Lindsay Lohan, not Lincoln, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Clinton, or Bush. None of the 45 that helped turn this country to mush. Comb the entire galaxy, high and low, search hard. My knees bend only when I'm in the presence of God. Witness the upper echelon, litmus test from now on. The measurement stick of melodic composition proving you wrong. In fact, you're in the wrong field, like the children of the corn who should be in the field of dreams, waiting for vegetable oil to get fried, dyed, and laid to the side like a conch.
We're getting a rewind. We're getting a rewind.
It's human and then it's what
We're getting a rewind.
S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama gumbo. It's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama's gumbo. Come out with your hands up, don't make a sudden move. Unless you're waving a white flag and got nothing to prove. If God speaks silence, Samssun speaks scream. I took the hammer from Thor, smashed the head of Hercules, stole the thunder from Zeus, turned Poseidon into fish food, plucked Odin's eye out, dropped it and made the earth move, teleported from coordinates out of the solar system. One that mirrors this one in the middle of a black hole. False idols as far as the eye could see were cracked into pieces, creating a masterpiece on the planet, yet the masterpiece. War is in the forecast for the next 7 days. Meteorologists see a bloodbath covered in thumbtacks. The post pictures of chaos, chronologically informing folk which landmass to stay on. Beware the typhoons tomorrow, tearing through the coastline. If I don't get to Neptune and catch him with a clothesline. It's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama gumbo. There's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama's gumbo. King of the kaiju, Samssun bows to no man. Not Conan, not a bunch of mean girls. Not Lindsay Lohan, not Lincoln, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Clinton, or Bush. None of the 45 that helped turn this country to mush. Comb the entire galaxy, high and low, search hard. My knees bend only when I'm in the presence of God. Witness the upper echelon, litmus test from now on. The measurement stick of melodic composition proving you wrong. In fact, you're in the wrong field, like the children of the corn who should be in the field of dreams, waiting for vegetable oil to get fried, dyed, and laid to the side like a conch. By the son of a gun you wouldn't want to meet in the dark. Hawk, who goes there? The innovator, making spectacles out of spectators and your fan favorites. Wanna be famous? I could think of other ways. Keep playing with fire, you end up getting blazed. It's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama gumbo. There's human and then there's what I am. S-A-M, seriously a monster. Check the DNA strain. The genetics deeply embedded is the kind of pedigree that makes you fumble. A concoction, good as your mama's gumbo.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful experience to have Gumbo, and everybody needs to have it. Gumbo is basically something that people have fun with. They gather together in homes and they share a big pot of gumbo and just have a good time eating and having fellowship together. Gumbo. Gumbo.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. Man, Dogma is the album, y'all. Ah, man.
There's some goodies on this joint.
It's a little something on there.
I want to go to a radio station like Flavor Flav and lock myself in. I'll play this on repeat.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's some goodies on there.
Man.
Little something, right? Little something.
Word. And if y'all noticed anything, anybody, can y'all let me know anything y'all noticed about all the tracks you've heard so far? There's one thing that Samssun did not do on all these tracks. Think about it. I know Samssun know what I'm talking about.
I know just what you're talking about.
Word. One thing Samssun did not do on none of these tracks. Nope. What did Heavy D say?
Exactly.
Grand Pooba kick a verse, but don't curse.
Yeah.
Yup, Serious Biz said it. No cuss words. He don't need cuss words to formulate what he got to do.
Just think a little harder. Even when you're angry, even if you're angry, think a little harder and express it. It's okay.
Express it a different way than to use the regular, because it's easy to just,
Easy to just,
Yeah. Believe me, I know I'm guilty of it all the time. And, bro, that's, you know what I mean? To me, it's like, I always say, like, because a lot of people like Cat Williams. I don't like Cat Williams, I think he's funny, but I just think he over curses a lot to be funny. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard comedians that don't curse and
at all.
Just as funny. Yeah,
just
so I
as
guess
funny.
The way your delivery, you know what I mean? But Gary said, yo, I didn't even notice that. Wow. Yeah, so that's what's dope too, man. That track, man, Gumbo, how did you...
The world did that.
Say it again?
One of the best lyricists in the world did that. Rakim.
Rakim, yeah.
Yup. Maybe like one out of his whole lifetime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that dun, 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 that's you playing that? Agility?
That's another sample chopped up. I guess you surprised one day I played it because I was going after those little chops.
I love those, man. Those are like a somebody said in mine like a Dilla type thing. I was gonna say like RZA, like how it's like, you know, the chops are like, because
they all inspiration, bro. They all inspiration. So
yeah.
It's big when people say that. I love that.
It's dope. Yeah. Man. You hear the grittiness in it. You know what I mean? Without it being like, it's not like, this sounds like an old track, or this sounds like it don't have that, but it has that feel. That feel, man. So track 14, we almost at the end. We had 14 and 15.
Yes, sir.
No part 2. Featuring, I don't want to mess the name up. Yeah.
I'm looking at you too because it's hard for me to say it.
Okay. I thought he was gonna chime in.
Nah. I know he's waiting. I heard you. You slowed down. I was like,
Nayo Roro. Miwambaji. That sounds like it could be correct. I'll put it in the chat.
It means the beautiful voice in Swahili.
In Swahili, the beautiful voice.
The beautiful voice.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna play that joint right now. No, part 2. Let's get it. Dogma.
The city in the rain. No way, no how, nope, nada. It's zero possibility of me being in pain. What I'm saying is, I used to let myself feel, but you ain't gotta heal if you don't deal with emotions in the first place. No, I'm not a head case. I move at a different pace now. Got from under that dark cloud, and I ain't gotta say yes ever. If I don't mean it. No, I will not be villainized. No, I will not be criticized just for being me. No, I'm not what you expect. No, I'm a different breed. No, I'm not what you want, but I'm probably what you need. I used to let it all go, never used to say no. Then I realized that I couldn't even breathe. Didn't want to let nobody down, I did. I see I can't help if I can't help me. Saying yes is easy, saying yes is following the crowd. I'm too old to be doing that now. I I'll give you a maybe. Lord willing, possibly. We'll see to give me time to figure this out. I don't wanna turn you down, I just wanna give an honest answer. But you just rather me be a clown and tell you what you wanna hear. I'd rather you shed a tear now. Down the line of lie could cause you to drown. Story walking, take that over there. You had to hear that dog walking. How it bites you in the hand. It's the habitual nature of man. You know how it go, We hardly lend a hand if it ain't quid pro quo. So just say no. The word yes itself can be a slogan. And no is a fear factor, not hosted by Joe Rogan. What's the worst that can happen? Better yet, the best. The word no can clarify what other people expect. Answer no when you start to spread yourself too thin. Value time, but you're gonna take a whole lot on your chin. You gotta say it sometimes, or be taken advantage of. Those who love you know that when you say no, that it's all love. No could be a shoulder shrug, avoiding a hug, or backing away as if to say no, I don't wanna be touched. It can mean you disagree, but it's not always negative. Sometimes you gotta say it, so you won't be discredited. No.
Word up. That track is so like mellow.
Shoo.
Word.
First time I heard it, I thought of Mary Tyler Moore.
Mary Tyler Moore?
Mary Tyler Moore. That's what I thought of. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
I saw Mary Tyler. What I saw is Mary Tyler Moore walking in the rain.
Okay. Oh,
And
the visual.
That's just what I got.
The visual. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
The mind of an artist.
Gary said, he's laughing, he said that fear factor Joe Rogan line. DJ Now, salute. Thank you for tuning in. Word up. So, yo.
Yeah, man.
A little bit of everything on this album, bro.
Yeah, man.
We say agility?
A little bit of everything on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. A whole gumbo.
It's gumbo.
Yeah.
Real.
Good for your soul. So, yo,
Yeah,
this last joint, Snatch Your Crown.
Snatch Your Crown.
Featuring the brothers, Knees, Bill Biggs, and Nina Blue.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
But Knees he actually goes by Nat Nathanson. We call him Nat. But he goes by his real name, Nat Nathanson.
Nat Nathanson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No doubt. And this is basically just everybody just going for theirs.
Yeah,
their
basically.
verses. Snatch Your Crown.
Basically.
Word up. So this Snatch Your Crown, the last track, 15 off the album DOGMA.
Yes, sir.
Hope y'all enjoyed this project. Please support this. We want the t-shirts. T-shirts are available. Right there you see the link, DOGMA album tee. The album drops tomorrow on all streaming platforms. We're gonna chop it up real quick soon as we play this last joint called Snatch Your Crown. Let's get it.
Yo, get out of here.
Y'all don't seem to understand how serious we take this.
My fast words can mask words. Yeah. I keep it clear so you hear when the blast bird. Better hear that. All the flavor created got mad herbs. What you savor as a beta, the alpha will sure serve. Pick it up. The mainstay, my weapon is unmatched. You can't say that I'm hinged, I'm unlatched. Never. You done woke the cracking up, so let's get it cracking. Thought you put me out the door, the rhyme let me back. Laser focus is 2020, I'm on the money. Leave you shivering, eyes watering, your nose running. You so bummy playing me dummy, I'm not impressed. I'm glistening from the christening, so call me blessed. For a quarter water, the order is manslaughter. Benson or Tatula couldn't even save his son or daughter. I caught a body watching your face frown, cause you know you might lose your head once I snatch your crown.
Gray hair, gray beard, Gandalf the gray. Nope, Gandalf the black to me sounds dope. I stay prepared for your stupid to scratch all day. You're just a brush off, easy for the snatch. More like clap, time for some action. Your team could be packing, my army still laughing. You're the son of a whack-ass Karen. Mom at the courthouse, name change to Sharon. Who is you? Looking so lame. Introduce yourself. Fuck that nigga's name. I'm on some peep-post-ish. Call me the intruder. Sam got my back. Scope on my Luger. I PS5 in it. Got my Call of Duty. After that, hit Sharon. Time for some booty. Brush it off. Ready for the rematch? I'll attack you. And that crown I'm gonna snatch.
I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it. I snatch your crown. I snatch your crown with. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it.
Snatch your crown is now streaming. Snatch your crown is streaming right now.
Stack a mill, son, you nonsense. My OG snatch your crown. Spitting that garbage. I'm the king, God sick like I ain't spitting it off when I'm in the stool. I don't risk it in the kitchen at all. Revolutionist, let me show you how I do this. Snatch your crown, this your king, Black Panther. Get you going quick, write a bag and black stamp. Yeah, I got hammers from the bandits and hawks like Atlanta. It's up from here to plus me, Buccaneers like Tampa. Cause I remember wearing dirty clothes from my hamper. Clean my soul like I caught up in this mess. Nevertheless, I just wanted to be fresh. Try whipping the vision, the family set. I'm talking different, talking to y'all upset. I don't win next. What's next? Snatch the crowns.
I got that white, black, and gold tassel flow. I'm here to wreck shop, get the cash and go. In the way we gon' crash the dough. Don't get it twisted, I be rich, but I teach the pole. I be a crown wearer, the sound barrier is broke. You consume these words while I'm clearing my throat. I'm a hater and I'm great, I got you feeling my post. I keep it simple while these cats just be doing the most. If you getting too close, I might stick you in close. Yeah, here's a toast to the infamous me. I see you blind to the facts, now let me help you to see. Third eye, oh I know I'm something to see. See you can't cancel culture, that mean nothing to me. You a savage with a habit, just wanting to be. I snatch the crown off a head that's faking. Acting like you righteous, but you still eat bacon.
I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it. I snatch your crown with your head still attached. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it. I snatch your crown. I snatch your crown. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it.
I came sniffing, observed, listened, and felt around. Enough sense to know it's time for me to eat them now. I let them believe in that they're achieving, child. I used to cleave with these meatheads. I'm vegan now, older, call it season. We can reason, all your folk can read about how you got eaten anyhow. The elite bow to the golden child, cause it's a blue day in a new age. But I'm old school, so you ain't got a schoolmate. I'm a rhyming to that triple K, take one in the brain. Man, I'm a rhyming to the planet's black, equipped with my name. To block plane, call it blockchain or crypto. For corrupt hypocrites that are tiptoe, I'm hip though, not under your hypno. But some ain't even sit the shit slow, so they'll never know all they were equipped for. Fear controls your simple, spiritually disassembled. Nothing's coincidental that's making you temperamental. I'ma follow Mother Nature, cause motherfuckers, they love to hate ya. Backing them down, snatching their crown in every acre.
Off with your head. I never met someone more better off dead. Should have been done a long time ago. You hung by a thread. I heard the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Always thought it was a fable. It might have been a premonition of how you wind up later. Hunt down the knights at a round table. If I could go back in time like Cable, get on horseback and attack them individually, then viciously leave them each critically injured with an epiphany. Do not make a mistake and take Sammy the Bull lightly. Hop back on a horse that's bucking it. Kill everybody in Buckingham that agreed to joust by mouth and then be out. In the words of Ed Sullivan, tonight's a big show. We gon' blow your skirt up like Marilyn Monroe. Might get a little fancy like we at the Chateau. I promise you these words hurt as much as sticks and stones. No, I'm not smelling myself, I don't got a cologne. Might wanna postpone your pen game, got us making jokes. Standing up here, feeling like I'm conducting your roast. Easy to snap on like caps with a strap and a back with holes.
Cover your nose, a couple cats in here was spitting raw sewage. Now we need embalming fluid to get them right for the viewing. Maybe it'll pop off real quick like the gum that I'm chewing. Might wanna stop, pick up a mop for all the splatter and the spewing. I don't care about who you is, we ain't congruent. I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it.
Yo, the way to end that album off, snatch the crown with your head still attached to it. That's the way to end the album off, man. The whole flow of the album, man, is dope. That's sequencing is a real important with albums.
Yeah, it is.
From beginning
very
to
important.
End. You know the flow, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a flow, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man. I can't wait for more of the world to hear this tomorrow, man. Everybody in the chat, man. I got a lot of everyone in there, man. Positive reactions, and those cuts. Oh, thank you, Hardy Boy. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Word up. You said the female killed that. Yeah, she represented.
Yeah. Nina's dope.
Word.
We got some more work that we doing.
Word up.
We got some more work.
Dope. Green Eyes, salute. Thank you. Y'all definitely get the album. Dogma, Agility Beats, yo. Big shout out. Agility Beats, y'all. Dope ass beats, man. Real talk. More people should know about you. Real
yes, sir, man. Tell them about that project you're working on, man.
Yeah. Just about to ask you what future stuff you
got. We got a couple things in the works, but right now, next thing I'm coming out with is an instrumental album. It's called Hypnotics, Latin Sedatives. It's all straight melodic joints with a nice, smooth, mellow feel to it.
Nice.
Makes you relax, you know what I mean? Nice little
album.
DJ, yeah, about 7-8 cuts. Gonna keep it short, but it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be
Let me know when that drops, man. I'll definitely cop it, man. We'll do another session, man.
No doubt.
Anytime.
Definitely.
Word up. So, yo, Samsung, you already know
yes,
I know you got a lot of other projects down the line. Let the people know, what else is coming down the pipeline.
All right, so we got Dogma here. We're gonna let Dogma breathe a little bit.
Word up.
Not too much, but we're gonna let it breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the end of the trilogy. We first hit you with community service, then we hit you with community development. Now we're hitting you with community awareness.
Community awareness, no doubt.
All right.
And I'm gonna repost the first two. I don't know if they're still on YouTube because I was having issues with boot. They still on there?
They're still there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because they've been messing with me so much, so I've been having to change stuff up and taking stuff down and re-putting stuff up. Like I just re-put up the Wu-Tang Nas because of the concert, and that was getting a lot of hits. So that's why I was like, yo, let's go in and do these listening sessions, and so more people is going to come into the channel. So definitely. So so you got the trilogy coming down the pipe.
Yeah, we got the end of the trilogy, community awareness. Worked on that with Finster. Finster Bundy. Big shout out to Finster, to Mali Management, Bushwick Radio.
Oh yeah, Evil D. Big shout out Bushwick Radio.
Shout out. We got Circumstantial Evidence.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Produced by DJ Tiger.
Oh man, thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We got that album coming.
I can't wait. can't wait for that one to drop too.
We got some things on there.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait. Can't wait for everyone to hear that as well. Word.
And we're gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out with Facts. It's a soundtrack. It's a book soundtrack.
Oh,
from my man Rollo.
From Rollo, yeah. Big shout out to Rollo, man.
Offthecorner.net.
Offthecorner.net. Please check him out. Day one dude. Been connected with Full Blast and saying something before Full Blast was even Full Blast. You know what I mean? Day one, good dude, man. And you know, always supporting. And if you check him out, he's done a few interviews on here. They did the Kwanzaa special and a lot of things on YouTube. So yeah, definitely check him out. Yeah. And also we're gonna talk about maybe a little quick, you know, mixtape type EP.
Okay.
Cause I had planned to put like a you know, something quick out. With I've been doing like blends with my own beats with artists. Like I did one with damn it, I did one with Prodigy acapella I found. And I also did one with Shaban Sadiq.
Shout out to Shaban Sadiq.
Song, yeah, big shout out to Shaban Sadiq. And there's a song he did on Raucous with one of the dudes from Boot Camp. And I redid that one. He liked that one, so I want to put that on there, and definitely get maybe 2 or 3 from you to throw on there as well. Just something quick to put out, you know, in between all the other projects. That'd be dope, man. That'd be dope.
No doubt.
And if you
Still got the other one. We still got the other one that we want to work on. You sent me some tracks for. That's
Oh, you talking about the beats I sent you after the
Paragraphs Part 2.
Yes, definitely want to work on those too. Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And
then there's the Inanimate Objects project that I got coming. That's with Tashim and Relic and Finster.
No doubt.
And we're trying to get Nina Blue on that as well. So
that'll be dope. Yeah, she's dope.
We got a couple joints already done on that.
Mr. Cal said, please come perform at the meet and greet.
All right. That will be dope.
Yo, bro. You want it, man? Do a song, man, too? Yo, the mic is yours, bro. I ain't got no problem with that. Word, so. And, but yeah, I'll send y'all the info on that and everything. But, yeah, let me see. Oh, Gary said, had to get community service. Didn't know it was a trilogy. Thank you for keeping real hip hop alive. Word up, Gary.
Thank you, brother.
Man. Word up. Appreciate y'all, man. So yeah, y'all. The album comes out. Yo, Agility Beats. Thank you, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's, like I said, man, phenomenal. And anytime, you know, you do a collab as well, man. You know, let's do something as well.
Yeah, man.
I'm definitely with it, man.
Most definitely.
Get our stuff out, man. I've been trying to.
Thank you for your input on the album as well.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
You did your
Always
thing.
appreciate it.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you. And yeah, like I want to like do different things with this channel because there's so many subscribers on here. But when YouTube was messing with the algorithm and messing with my stuff a lot of people weren't getting, because I wasn't getting views a lot. You know what I mean? So I've been having to like do different stuff, not just stream music, do interviews or do different type of shows because YouTube is just real finicky. So I'm like, let me just kind of work around them and try to do. So it's always good to do these listening sessions and chop it up on. That's why, you know, Rollo, he wants to you know, do his own show on here too. That would be dope too. Just to keep changing it, you know, because when it's something you keep doing the same thing and they catch on to it, they'll put you in a high risk category and especially when we ain't playing all the regular bull-ish that's out, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I had shows doing interviews with people talking about, you know, black consciousness and, you know, different things like that. And of course, they're not gonna push that to the top of the search algorithm, you know.
Yeah.
So anything we do on here, man, that'll definitely help, and more people will be able to see it. Yeah, on an independent level. So. Yeah, man. Thank y'all once again. You know, we gonna chop it up backstage. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please get the album, y'all. I'm gonna be playing in rotation now on set, especially Boom Bap. Man, they got a raid train called Boom Bap Mondays, and if I can get in that, I'll be pushing these joints, because I could put, you know, on the screen, you know, have it scrolling just how it says DOGMA, just, you know, promoting it, you know, while people are in there, so they can go to the link, click it, and go support. So
that'd be hot.
Yeah.
Very. Thank everybody for taking time out of their day to be with us, to vibe with us here.
Word up. And
I'm loving this platform. This is nice. Just give people what they need to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
That real music, man. Real artistry. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna put the album cover up so y'all can see. Y'all can be familiarized with the album cover, so you know what to look for. But type in DOGMA, Samsung, Agility Beats, and it'll come right up.
Yes, sir.
Word up. Salute, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow on Twitch.